All right, family. Black Power. Black Power is the truth hour with General Sarasun Seti. Kick back, get your mind ready for some information that's guaranteed to be heavy. I'm excited and delighted to be accepting members to the Sarasun Seti YouTube page, a dynamic page. Y'all know what it is: Black Power, frequency, and energy. Feeling that frequency and energy, you should most definitely join, become a member. The link right down in the video description, right in the chat. You click that link, says join. You get an introduction video rundown on the memberships, what they entail. You see one you like, you should most definitely join. Even if you don't, I appreciate your presence here at the Sarah Sunseti YouTube page. Continue to engage, continue to advance. That's right, family. Ring the alarm, kingseti.com, online marketplace, official general, Sarah Sunseti DVD lectures, t-shirts, tank tops, hoodies, African and Kemetic jewelry, holistic tonics and remedies, home decor, accessories for every room in the house, 25% off selected items, save and shop and save, kingseti.com. Pull the fire alarm, generalseti.com, SETI University, over 1,200 videos of pure heat and fire presented by General SETI himself. Also, the supplemental, also monumental and instrumental research material from the Grandmaster Teachers documentaries, lectures, and important research material with an overview from the general on that material from the Grandmasters, giving you 360 degrees of pure fire African knowledge and wisdom that cannot be compared to by any other website on the planet. That's right, family. Pull the SETI popping on Patreon, BPC making noise. We never calm, exclusive live streams too hot to handle on YouTube, but just so exquisite, we keep it for our family on Patreon. And of course, generalseti.com is the great video library, where Patreon is the lecture hall where you get a chance to see some obscure, raw, extra credit research material from the general. And you most definitely want your hands in both treasure chests. Make sure you subscribe to all my YouTube channels: King SETI, General SETI, Sarasun SETI. Rock that notification bell. Get a video a thumbs up. Like it because you love it. Share it with your family and friends. And comment. Just don't say nothing stupid, because I will ban your ass. You'll be up out of there. All right. Ancient Egyptian. We got to talk something today, family. Ancient Egyptian tomb, 3000 BC, found in Israel. See, look at what we're talking about. And the crazy thing about it, man, do I got that damn that timeline? Let me rock the house. Where that damn timeline at? Do I got it in here? Where that damn timeline? Hold on. This shit crazy as hell. Well, wait a minute. I might have it right here. If I don't, I better get it in there. Where's them timelines at? Okay. I don't see that. I put that over here. Let me see. Let me get that real. What them real Jews? There. Who are the real Jews? Okay, where's that? I most definitely got to get them timelines. There they go. There's one right there. There's one right there. What the other one? Okay, that's all right. This one good enough right here. This one good enough right here. It ain't good enough, but I'll use it. Okay. This shit crazy, man. This shit crazy right here. I don't even see how these people still getting away with these lies. I don't know how people allowing this shit to happen, but they are. You see, but let me bring it on here. Let's go to work. This is the last video for the night, family. I know I had another one in there. I was trying to really go, but we're gonna max out tonight with a lot of powerful information. We're gonna get it back in tomorrow. You see, now let's deal with this. Let me get back down here, and then I'm gonna come back up. Oh, it's up here. Here we go. Here we go. Let me get this in here. Oh, it's in here. Okay, good. Let me blow it up. Let me blow it up. Let me get that on out of there. And let me I got a bigger one. Let me see. That's better. Okay. I need to be out the way when I do this though. Okay. Well, let me explain it before I get out the way. This is the Archaeology magazine. If you're not familiar with it, it is one of the premier magazines out there dealing with archaeology. You see, and so this was this article was published January, February 1997. Okay, if you're looking for the volume, it's volume 50, number 1. Okay, and let's read what they say about this find in Israel. Okay, let's look at this. I'm gonna go here. Let me see if that's about the biggest I can get it. It is. It is. Okay. And it show you right here the passage tomb dating to calculating 3000 BC, discovered in Tel Halif in Israel Negev Desert, is similar to early Egyptian tombs. Okay, and so you see, this was written by Andrew Koshden. Okay, the discovery of an Egyptian-style tomb at Tel Halif in the Negev Desert suggests an Egyptian colonial presence in southern Israel, calculated 3000 BC. Now, we got to state for the fact that there is no Israel at no 3000 BC. There is no Israel, okay, at all, okay? When you're talking about the chronology of the so-called Israel, the first king is Saul. And so when you're talking about Saul, David was the second king, okay? Now, they say David ruled around 1000 BC. That's their first king, okay? So let that be known. According to this burial is 2 millenniums before David. 2 millenniums before David. Matter of fact, they wasn't even in the land. This was in the time, it was Canaan. It wasn't no Israel. It's Canaan. It ain't no Israel. They ain't even in the land. They ain't even based on the Bible. They haven't even entered the land at 3000 BC. But I'm going to hurt your feelings to show you how crazy these dates, and this is at 3, which means they was in there even before 3000 BC. Okay, listen to this. Most burials, we on the second sentence, most burials in the region are in caves or shaft tombs attributed to the Canaanites. But this one, built during the early Bronze 1B period, 3300 to 3000 BC, is typical of contemporary tombs in Egypt. According to excavators Thomas Levy of the University of California, San Diego, and David Alon of the Joe Alon Research Center in Israel. So these is Israel, so-called Israelis. These is Israeli archaeologists. Okay? So I don't want nobody to have no problem. A 30-foot long passageway descends to the burial chamber, which is about 26 feet long. This is somebody with some with some clout. The burial chamber is 26 feet. Nigga, you gonna get a 8x8, nigga. You gonna get a goddamn 8x12, 8x8, nigga, and they gonna, that's all you gonna get. 26 feet long. This is royalty, 16 feet wide and 9.5 feet high. Okay. Now I was gonna try to click on, but I get it at a within the dome-shaped chamber is a plaster stone platform on which the skeleton of a woman was found. About 25 years old when she died, she was found in a fetal position, facing east, characteristic of Egyptian burials. In the fetal position, going back up into the great mother. See, going back up into the great mother. That's when you see them buried in fetal position, that means they worship the woman. They have been placed back up into the sacred womb of Mother Earth to be reborn into heaven, Amenta, the afterlife. You see, characteristic of Egyptian burials. See, listen to this. That an Egyptian was buried at Tel Halaf gives us evidence of a full-blown Egyptian colony. See, they keep saying Israel. See, this is slight. If you ain't chronologically solid, you would think that is actually Israel. There is no Israel. Okay? Even based on the Bible at 3000 BC, there is no Israel. Okay? And these are Israeli archaeologists that's given the dating system. So either they are not practicing or they don't understand the chronology of the Bible. They don't give a fuck about the Bible. I don't know. You see? But this is the stark reality. See, this is what they don't tell people when they say, "Oh, the Afrocentric niggas is making this shit up and this that." They don't come and show you where these Cro-Magnon Neanderthals is documenting this shit themselves. They know the truth. They print the truth, but the peoples is in denial of this reality. They try to make it look like it's just us that's creating this information. Okay? It's a full-blown Egyptian colony in Canaan, which they call Israel, right after the crystallization of the first Egyptian state. This is what I was when I back it up, when I tell you Palestine. So even when you look at the Tel Halaf, matter of fact, let me get a map of that. Let me get a map of that right now so I can show you. Then when I tell you that we are the original peoples of the land, I don't have to lie. I don't have to lie for no goddamn body. We got the facts. Wait a minute. Let me see if I can get it. Tell how. Let me see if I can get you a map right quick. As a matter of fact, I think I got it already. Let me see. Let me see if that's these were down here. These are some, and this just to show you. This is some of the knowing, how, this is some of the things they found in some of the, these is other tombs that they found in Israel. You understand what I'm saying? With all type of Egyptian artifacts, this, that, and the third. Let me get this map. Okay, let me see if they got that city on here. I don't see it right there. I think that's it right there. Nah, let me see. I want something better than that. Y'all got to do me better than that. Okay. That's a little bit better. That's a little bit better. But they sure don't want to give a nigga a decent map. They sure don't want to give a nigga a decent map, man. Well, that's about the best one I've seen so far. So I'll just work with that one. I'll just work with that one. I'll just work with this one. Let me see. Let me see if I can drop it on in there. Okay, yep. All right. So you see right here, Tel Halav is not far from Jerusalem. But you see Gaza over here. You see Gaza. And so you see Tel Halav. So when I say I black it up, I black it up. I bring nothing but the proof. So it says that an Egyptian was buried at Tel Halav gives us evidence of a full-blown Egyptian colony in Israel right after the prison. Right after. See, they won't say right. That motherfucker, they was in there long before that. They was in there 5,000 BC, 6,000 BC. They were already in the land. When you see on the human migration and it says people was down in the area of 50,000 BC, goddamn it, that's us. We were down in there 50,000 BC, letting on talking about some 3,000 BC. We've been down there since 50,000. That's us. God damn, I got to keep showing y'all this. You see? Egyptians were known to have very profound and elaborate belief systems about the afterlife and what was required to get there. One of these requirements was to die and be properly entombed on Egyptian soil. Do you hear? Wait a minute. I'm going to read this to y'all. Matter of fact, I'm going to come in. I got to come in. I got to come in, y'all. I got to come in. I want y'all to hear this now. Cause see, they giving up some information. They're giving up some information. I want to come on in here and I'm gonna read the rest. Matter of fact, let me show it to you. I don't want to take it away from you too much. You see, I'm gonna go back down here. One of these requirements. Wait a minute. Egyptians were known to have very profound and elaborate belief systems about the afterlife and what was required to get there. One of these requirements was to die and be properly entombed on Egyptian soil. I think it was very likely that this part of southern Israel was considered part of Greater Egypt during this period. Archaeology. See? And they always want to talk about what the that's why they got to make Egypt white. But it's too late. Your granddaddy said it was black. Egyptian ceramics, seals, and that's these. That's what they talking about. Seal impressions and bread molds found at Tel Halav support an Egyptian occupation. Among these artifacts is a potsherd engraved with the Shrek or sign of King Narmer, who is believed to have united Upper and Lower Egypt between 350 and 3000 BC. Okay, so that is very, very, and the thing is, I mean, listen, this is just showing you how they lying. They want to try to keep it around 3,000. They know, goddamn it, the burial is elaborate. The burial is elaborate. anytime you got a burial and it's 26 feet long, man, some nigga's house ain't goddamn 20. I mean, that's like going from one fucking, and you ain't, that ain't, sometimes that ain't 26 goddamn feet. Do you know how far 26, some nigga's house ain't 26 feet. That's a nice distance. You see what I'm saying for a tomb, okay? That's a nice distance for a tomb. That's royalty. That ain't just no anybody, that's royalty. No, that's somebody with some status, okay? And so here it is. It coming right up from out of the ark, and there's more. There's more. Matter of fact, let me get out of this one to show you. There's more. Let me get into this one. Well, you know what? No, but I don't want to jump too far. I just want to go into well, I can start in Persepolis. Okay, so again, because we was talking about Iraq. This is Iran. This is actually in Iran, and this is Persepolis, but it show you the Egyptian doorway that they got over there, because what they try to say is that under the occupation of the Persians, that the Persians carried off Egyptian architects and all type of architects, masons, and all type of scholars, you see, into the Persian, or what it wasn't Persia. They call it Persia in order to keep it in alignment with the Bible. You see, now you go over there today, and this is the Persian, and I be, oh man, I love it when they go stand next to the, I mean, it's quite clear that that's not them. I mean, goddamn, please keep doing, and I'm gonna go on there and see if I can find some more. You see what I'm saying? I'm gonna see, and this is what they'll try to do. And you see here, you see the woolly hair, and the hair and the beard is one and the same. You see now, you got this is what they try to do to you. They try to give you these fake ass AI creations. You understand? Give you some goddamn Cro-Magnon Neanderthal with a fluffy fro. You understand what I'm saying? Here you see the immortals. This is Iran. You see, this is in Iran that you see. This is at the museum of Susa. So this is why I'm telling you, all throughout what they call the Middle East was black. You see, and now I did a video on Patreon yesterday about the destructive nature of the Arab over there, and how they done went over there once United States left Iraq. ISIS, the terror group ISIS took over, and they went to destroying all the artifacts in the land. And you know why? Because it did not look like them. If they ever believed that was a part of their culture, they would have accepted it. They would have honored it. They would have venerated it. But that's not what they did. They went right on over there and destroyed it, because they know that it's not them. You see what I'm saying? And so, this is what they try to give you today. And then you got her over there with her straight hair, and she pointing right up there to that woolly. You see, look at the woolly hair. It's clear the ancient Babylonians were black. I wonder why my lying ass daddy told me they were white. You see, they know that's not them. They know good and goddamn well they don't look like nothing that they look like. You see? And so, this is all the way in Iran. Matter of fact, do I got my map? Here it is. Yeah, let me work out. So you look up to the right, you see the Zagros Mountains. And then you look up here, you got the Taurus Mountains. Now, though our people went up into them areas, Turkey, that's the Hittite, that's the Canaanite, that's Canaan's son, Heth. Again, we talking about Troy. Matter of fact, I got the map. I got my maps now. I got my maps. See? Now you see here, you see Troy is more western, West Turkey. Then you see Caucasus. This is Caucasus right here. Which is Georgia. And Herodotus, clearly stated. Matter of fact, I got it in here. Do I got it in here? Maybe I can black it up. Did I put it in here? Do I got the documentation? It's always good to have the documentation. Let me see. Let me see. I don't see why I have Herodotus in there. I believe that's Diodorus Siculus. And this right here, Diodorus Siculus, where he talks about it. He says, but there was also a great many other tribes of the Ethiopians, some of them dwelling in the land lying on both banks of the Nile and on islands in the river, others inhabiting the neighboring country of Arabia. Okay? Showing you, and still others residing in the interior of Libya. The majority of them, especially those who dwell along the river, are black in color, have flat noses, and woolly hair. This is in Arabia. This is Diodorus. So whether Diodorus Siculus lived or not, the consciousness of the Cro-Magnon Neanderthal that wrote this in that mindset, they understood that Arabia, Libya, these areas, Egypt was black. Okay, we ain't got to keep going. We got so many records now that's stating this now. What else did he say? I wanted to see the one on. I did. Okay, this was but this is saying, and the thing is, where we understood, where we this right here is Memnon. Now this is a Grecian statue showing Memnon, and his uncle was Priam, who was the king of Troy. This is what and you know what? This is another thing that black, and see, I'm loving this. See, now this is Susa. This is the Museum of Susa in Iran. These is the immortals. These are some of the immortals. Okay. Now it says that Memnon was the founder of Susa. It also states that. It states that Memnon was the founder of Susa, and that just blacks it up, family. That we know, and this is in Babylon. This is in Iraq. This one right here is in Iran. This one is in Iraq, and so it's the same thing. It's the same thing. He's dark brown, woolly head. That's what he is. You see? And so these are statues of the Greeks and, Ethiopians. So we know exactly what we don't have to second guess. These are Ethiopian vases from Greece. We don't have to second guess. This shit right here, this is in the Museum of Athens. This is Ethiopian. So when they say they black and woolly hair, this is what they mean. So they say these Africans was in Arabia all through there. We know what we talking about, family. Saying that they was in and they say that The Ethiopians and the Egyptians are brothers in the Greek mythology. Just like the Bible, the Greek mythology said that Egypt and Nubia are brothers. You see, that's very significant. And Nimrod come to Troy to help his uncle Priam fight Agamemnon. You see, who was trying to take over the world. Colchis, Troy, all of this. And matter of fact, let me just show you. Man, I don't see where that is on Colchis. This Babylon, and before I get it, I might not find it, but if I don't, I most definitely bring up a new a video coming up soon. But I'm going to show you something else, and I'm going to go out with this. This is in the museum, also in the Museum of Iran. You can look it up. It got the plaque number and everything down there. Number 22436, plaque of Lapis Lazuli, page Persepolis. What is it? Ahmadid dynasty. You see, Ahmadinid dynasty. And it says the first flag of Iran, and you could clearly see that is Horus. And this is in the Museum of Iran. I want y'all to look at that clearly, and you can see. And that's what they got up there. The first flag of Iran. And you see it's a symbol of Horus. Family, I want to appreciate you for being out here with me. You see, tonight we was up here. We've been up here for a minute. You see what I'm saying? The general been teaching tonight. I had to put in the work. I want to educate my family out there. Okay, make sure you click them links and support family, because we doing a great thing. You cannot find this nowhere else. You don't find this platform over here. You do not find nowhere else. You ain't gonna find it like this. These niggas is lost. The only that keep it to true to our master teachers, our grandmaster teachers, in alignment with the grandmaster teachers, taking it to Africa, taking it to the Nile Valley. You do not get it like this nowhere else on the planet. I want to thank you for being here today. Appreciate you. I'll see you tomorrow. This is General Sarah Susan said. He's saying, hey, arm yourself with knowledge. Bang on that wicked ass beast daily. Liberation through African education and confrontation. Black power.